A very good evening from Travel and Tour World. Today we are at Kolkata, India, and right now we are in an exclusive media interaction with Ms. Amruta Bangera, Director of Marketing, Israel Tourism Ministry. Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Soyan.
How has the introduction of eVisa program influenced the surge in Indian visitor numbers in Israel?
The announcement of eVisa has boosted the tourism so well. People are so curious to understand the process is going to be eased for the Indian travelers, and people want to know what's the process, how can we apply, when will it start, has it already begun, and it's created so much of a buzz for us. We are hopeful that we will launch the eVisa pilot program early next year, and we do not have much details about it. It's still very nascent right now, but then India would be the first country that will be starting the e-visa from. So we are excited for the Indian tourists to be in Israel with the ease of traveling.
What specific historical and cultural experiences in Israel resonate most of Indian tourists?
Indian tourists mostly visit a lot to Jerusalem. You can walk the city, you can touch the history, you can feel, you can see where Jesus had walked. It's a holy land for so many different cultures altogether, and it has a different vibe. And this is something I think every traveler who has been to Israel has mentioned it to us.
How is Israel Ministry of Tourism tailoring its marketing strategies to appeal to the Indian audience?
So we understand that every state or every city in India is different. So we are trying to get the campaign right. We are right now. I'm doing all the city tours to understand which marketing strategy we should apply for which city. I can understand that the Kolkata market is very much into cultural adventure tours and historical. So that's the kind of marketing campaign that we'll be focusing on if we ever plan to do a campaign just for Kolkata.
Can you elaborate on the adventure tourism options in Israel that aligns with the preference with Indian travelers?
Absolutely. You have so many options for adventure, from hiking to you have rappelling, you have boat riding, you have ATV machines, you have Segway, you have cycling, you have marathons. You have to name your adventure, and then you can get those details from whichever agent that you've been booking.
What insights you have gained as a director of marketing about the Indian tourists through the media fam trips and how they shape the future
See, the
initiatives?
media fam trips are very important because I can go and I can promote the destination, but when it comes from the media person who has actually visited, it is from a different lens. Like if as a traveler, would seek for maybe cuisine related or maybe cultural related. So when they give their own perspective, it is so different than what a tourism board can do. So, and we want multiple different perspectives so that people can understand and people can connect with them easily, and that would boost the tourism.
Do you have any plans for 2025?
Absolutely. We have plans to have a campaign just for India. We would be having more of PR and trade FAMs that we plan to do, maybe marketing agreements, have different segments of the country and focus on those culturally rich heritages and promote the destination.
Are there any plans for partnership with the Indian travel agencies to further promote Israel as the most preferred destination for India?
Yes, right now we are limiting the partnership, but we will have a joint marketing partnership program that we will come up with soon, which would have both the options of either having a 50-50 partnership or like say an incentive for per person. So we would have both those options ready, but right now we are not doing any partnership signatures.
Apart from India market, can you please share about the Israel is promoting tourism with visa-free travel throughout the world?
Israel is promoting everywhere. My destination is so promising that it doesn't need a lot of introduction or lot of promotion. Just the current situation is a little difficult. We had double crisis post the COVID, but we are very positive that we will bounce back and things will be normal and people will travel. I will give you the current figures from India. We had around 8,500 tourists who have visited from Jan to October alone, just from India to Israel. And this number speaks for themselves that people have traveled, people have faith, people have come back and said that it is nothing like what is shown in the media.
Israel tourism industry has a drawback in visitor numbers due to the war. Now, what are the steps to boost tourism globally?
See, we understand that the first step would be recovery campaign, because everybody who visits the country needs to feel safe, and that's the whole idea of us promoting too. We want everyone to feel safe. We want people to know that the zones which are banned we cannot travel, and the rest of the country is safe. People can travel. People have to feel that secure. So we would have a recovery and a safety campaign, and then we would start our promotions. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're trying to build those relationships, build that safety confidence back in people, and then tell them, like, and show the reality. Like, we are having a media fam in December, which would translate into their own experiences, how they have felt when they have traveled. So these are the kind of activities that we plan to do, and we want people to know from the first hand experiences what it is to be in Israel.
When talking about the India market, are you targeting only for the leisure or the luxury or MICE incentive travels?
Right, we are focusing on the leisure, MICE, and luxury travel too. Holy Land is something that happens by default for us. Next year, 2025 being the Jubilee year, we will have like a lot of Holy Land moment, I'm sure. But we want to focus on the leisure and MICE, because Israel has so much to offer, not just the Holy Land. It's a whole package deal, and we want people to experience that.
What are the major tourist attractions in Israel you want to promote?
On a minimum basis, I think people should visit Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Haifa, Dead Sea, Eilat. And if you have time, you have so many more. You have Masada, you have Sea of Galilee, you have you have Ramon, you have so many places that you can visit. But these are the must-go places.
Apart from these must-go places, any offbeat destinations you are promoting?
See, Dead Sea and Eilat, I think people have always they pick either or, but I think it's a must to add to their itinerary. Tel Aviv and Jerusalem is by default, everyone does, but Dead Sea and Eilat, I think they should be adding.
Okay. Thank you so much for this lovely
Thank you
interaction
so
at
much,
Kolkata.
Ruben. It was so nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.